Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about how you can remove stubborn stains like blue dye transfer from your leather seats using a single product and a little bit of elbow grease. Hey everybody, welcome to Detailed, where we get into the fine details of detailing. My name is Logan Gray, and on this episode we're going to be taking a look at how to get rid of dye transfer on leather seats. We're going to be using an all-purpose cleaner along with a magic eraser. Now when we're using the magic eraser, we're going to want to make sure that we're putting very little pressure down and making sure that the cleaner is doing most of the work. The magic eraser is just to get into the texture and the grooves of the leather itself. So let's get started. Alright, so to give you a good idea of where this seat started to ends up as, we're going to give you a good example of what true white looks like. Now on this seat here, you can see that it has a light blue hue to it. This blue hue comes from gene transfer. Whatever you're wearing, basically that dye is getting transferred onto the seat below it. Now to even give you a better example of a side-by-side comparison, we're going to go ahead and give it a little tape line. Now that we got our tape line down, we're going to show you what the difference is from cleaning it. Now for this project, we're going to be using a couple different things. We're going to be using, like I said, a magic eraser, an all-purpose cleaner, and to wipe it all up afterwards, a nice microfiber towel. So first, what we want to do is go ahead and get our magic eraser prepped. Go ahead and just spray your all-purpose cleaner directly onto the surface of the magic eraser. Then go ahead and just spray a little bit onto the surface to lubricate it. Now, when we get into the scrubbing, we're not going to want to put much pressure down. We want to let the eraser and the cleaner to do all the work here. And as I'm cleaning it, you can see this little bit of blue starting to swirl around on the seat itself. Alright, and this doesn't take a whole lot of time because the scrubber of the magic eraser and the cleaning of our all-purpose cleaner is lifting all of that dye up off the seat itself. Then, when we think we got all the coverage that we want, and here you can even see right here on my magic eraser all that blue that's left there. So now to make sure that this is actually taken off, we're going to take our microfiber towel and just wipe it off. Now, you'll have a little bit tougher time with some of these crevices here, and you might need to come back to them, do a little extra scrubbing, just to make sure that you get all the dye transfer out of these tight areas. But if we were to take a look with our little color palette that we showed you earlier, you can see a definite change here in between where the white was and where it is now. The difference is very drastic, from this very blue white to this Arctic white right here. Now you can easily do this at home with just a towel, magic eraser, and an all-purpose cleaner. You can definitely see the difference right here of how much blue dye transfer was picked up and removed from the seat. Now, again, you can do this easily at home, and if you want to pick up your own bottle of Eco Wash ready to use, go to ownerspride.com. And if you enjoyed what you saw, go ahead and like it. And if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. And in the comments below, if you want, tell us what's the worst stain you had to remove from your car. Personally, one time I've had to remove white gravy out of the back of a Suburban. It is pretty disgusting. So I want to hear a little bit from you. What's the worst thing you've had to deal with? Again, thank you so much for watching. Catch you next week.